Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Bon, everyone. It's me, your girl. This is wrong. It's me, your girl, Bonnie. Hey, what's good? Did you miss me? I bet you did miss me. Bon. What's good, little guys? I'm Bon. I wasn't gonna say anything. Little guys, you're all little guys, little tiny guys out there. What's good? What's good with your little pibble bellies? What's good with you? I had no other thought. I don't know if you guys peeped the tweet, but I am currently gone off 2 gummies as well as my pain medication. So I'm really floating tonight. I'm kind of in a good mood. I kind of can't feel my body. Yeah. I'm in a good mood. Sup, Sensei? How you doing, sexy? It's so nice to see you out here. We don't get too many chances to see you. We normally don't get to see you out these parts. You're so busy with your big important job and all that. I'm not the little guy. I'm the big bunny. The big one, not the little one. Don't ever get it confused. How are y'all doing? I'm out here chilling like a villain. I'm trying to I'm make an active effort to like relax into my chair. Because I'm trying not to stress my body out. Because I'm so I'm already so rigid all day at work. Like I left work early because my body was so exhausted from trying to function while not functioning to full capacity. Um, so I left early, and I came home and I was really tired. So I took my medication again, obviously. And then I took 2 gummies, and now I'm feeling fine. I'm floating on air. I am sexy. I'm a sexy and mature older woman, but we can all be sexy together. That's allowed here. There's room for more than one sexy bitch in the house, you know? House full of sexy bitches. I want them all. I want them all for real. I come humbly before you, the big bunny, not the little one. Keep that in mind. Um, Hoping that we could hang out, shoot some shit, maybe watch a little bit of the YouTubes. I don't know. I can't do much that's too active right now because injured, but you know, I'm still fun. I'm still a fun and hip guy. I'm with the times. I'm valid. I'm valid. You see me. You see me. I'm so glad that you understand my plight, Stampathy. I knew one person out there would understand me. Sometimes you gotta call it a day, come home and feel good. There's only so much a person can take, you know? Uh, I will say, like I said, because of the combination of substances that I am on, I feel fine right now. I can tell, not because of how much more active I've been tonight, because I feel fine. I will pay for this dearly later, but I am like stretching and moving around the affected areas, so technically it's good for me because I'm making sure that I use my range of motion, even though I can hear the clicks but I can't feel them. That's not my problem right now. That's me in the future's problem. Me right now is living life like Larry. How are you guys' days going though? I'm over here yapping about myself like I matter. Psh, how are you guys doing? Anything interesting happen in your worlds? Since we don't get too many updates on you, how are you doing? Oh, Excuse my noises, I'm trying to stretch. You just got home from work. Oh, so you really understand my plight. You know how real it is. You know how truly real it is. Oh God. Are you about to follow in my footsteps, Stampathy? I would be so proud. You thought a man was gonna throw a heavy box at you. Why would a man throw a heavy box at you? Did you Ow, that I felt that one a little bit. I felt that one a little bit, I can't lie. It just just being driven to drink because of an MR losing streak. Yeah, it'll do it to you. It'll do it to you for real. It'll do it. That'll be the thing. It gets me every time. I'm not stronger than the siren call of the bottom of the bottle after being forced to experience EMO. EOOM. I mean, my bad. The Ohm demons. God. Every time I think I want to go back to it, like another hero shooter, I start playing one of them for a while, and then I remember why I stopped playing them. Oh my god, it's so hard to want to play those games when I just want to play casual. I'm not even like a competitive player for real. I'll hop in comp every now and then. I'll get my cutesy little, oh, look at me. I'll hit my little my cutesy little. I usually don't even place when I play comp. I normally just play to hit like one or two cutesy little clips in there that I never post anywhere except my own head, and then I leave, and then I don't go back for the rest of the season. That's how I'm contented. But other than that, I just want to play my fun cutesy little quick play games and get in, get the fuck out, have a casual time. But these demons, these fucking demons, why are they even in quick play? Why do they need to be in quick play? Why do you constantly force me to play with these absolute fucking demons? I don't want them in my game. Why are you throwing in QP? Why are you throwing in QP? I understand not taking the game the most seriously, because it's quick play. Who gives a shit, right? But why are you actively feeding? Oh my god, please help me. And then when I call you... Oh. Being a support player is truly pain. I just want to say, by the way. Being a support player in Marvel Rivals is truly pain. No one understands my plight. No one understands watching your entire team die to the same strange ult 3 times. You stand in the back and watch as the other team gets to pull the exact same play 3 times in 3 consecutive fights, and just pure amazement. You know, as many times as I put on a show, no one ever watches my performance. I just want to add that in there. You can put on as many shows as you fucking want. It doesn't matter if nobody ever comes to watch a performance. You catch my drift? Oh god, save me. No matter how many times you call for your friends to gather to you, they'll never come. They'll never come. Your friends never gather. We are never undefeatable. No matter how much you cry out, we are never I would play with friends, but all of my friends are demons that play comp. I don't want to do that. That's why I don't play. All the friends I have that play MR consistently, that I know I can hit up anytime and be like, "Will you please play Rivals with me, please?" They play comp. I don't. I already know what type of evil lives in the depths of their soul. I don't want to fuck with that. I want to awaken that beast and bring that side to our friendship. Nev absolutely comps. Oh my god. Nev is 1,000,000% comp player. Oh, it's so cute on her though. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It's cute if a girl does it. Those are the rules. I don't make them. Exactly, exactly. You see, you understand ball. You understand infinite ball knowledge, Sam. Like, you see, for me personally, if I were a man, I'd just be an apathetic loser, but because I'm a girl, I get to be a cutesy bunny VTuber, and that's just the breaks. Oh. Anyway, Sensei, I've never played Lies of P actually. I know it's vaguely based on Pinocchio, but what is it actually even about? I don't know. I've never been able to parse what it's about from like the trailers and stuff. Is it fun? I'll consider playing it if it's actually fun. You're loving it. Okay, okay, okay. Steampunk adjacent Souls-like? Mm-mm-mm. Becoming a real boy. I've always wanted to be a real boy. There is truly a sigh of relief when you hear a lady voice in a game VC though. That actually reminds me. There is one game of MR I played. It is unforgettable to me. I hopped in the team chat because I saw someone else join. They got on the mic. Hi, you guys. It was a 10-year-old girl. It was a 10-year-old girl. She was playing Cloak and Dagger. And you know what? She was the bravest person on our team. She was fucking cooking. She did so good. She was my I fucking went Mantis and Luna Snow. I protected her. She was my baby the entire match. That was my fucking baby. I would not let her go down. There was a couple times where it was just like, okay, honey, you cannot stand in front of Doctor Strange. That's not how it works. But otherwise, she's really cool. She was really cool. And she was a cutie pie. She did her best. She actually outperformed the other team's Cloak and Dagger. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Um, and then when I told the other team that they got cooked by a 10-year-old girl, they did start molding, which was the best part of that, I think. So, all in all, I think that was like my most positive experience in that game so far. I also have all I own like every Fallout game, and I've never finished a single one because every time I start playing a Fallout game, it's like my ADHD kicks into overdrive and I get so caught up in all the side quests and side activities that you can do in that game that I completely forget that there is a goal at the end that you are supposed to be completing. I lose the plot entirely. It doesn't matter to me at all. I just love exploring. I have no idea how any of the Fallout games ends, but I can talk to you endlessly about its lore. It's beautiful. It truly pisses people off. Yeah, happy Boxing Day. I don't know if you guys are from countries that celebrate Boxing Day, but I am. We do that back in the Bahamas. I would be in church this morning if I were back home, but I'm free now, so I just went to work. Freedom, right? Anyway. You don't need to know how they end. You see, that's how I feel about it. I feel like Fallout is a game where you don't really need to know how it ends, because at the end of the day, it's not like it's gonna be like a happy ending or anything. You're in the fucking nuclear apocalypse. It's kind of all over. You're cooked. Like, at the end of the day, whether it's today or tomorrow, you're cooked. But otherwise, I think they're perfectly enjoyable, other than the fact that they break all the time, and it's so poorly optimized that save files will corrupt for no reason, even if you have no mods or anything affecting them whatsoever. They'll just do that sometimes. And that's also part of the reason why I've never actually completed one of those games. Every time I get close to an ending, my fucking save file just corrupts itself. It just eats itself and it dies, and I give up because I don't care enough to fucking start over immediately to get the ending. So I just play when I feel like it. Which is why I'm unfortunately a Fallout 76 player. Yeah. It's kind of ideal for me. I can pick it up and put it down as I please. It's Fallout. There's no real end goal. You just sort of go around and do shit. And unfortunately, Appalachia has a baller ass radio. I can't help that. I'm a sucker for the country vibes. I'm a southern bunny for real, I guess. Honestly, that's part of why I love 76, is because it's like heavily into base building, because that's part of what I always got caught up on whenever I played any of the Fallout games, really, but especially New Vegas. I got like super hung up on the base building aspects to the point my end game became more about building up my base than like actually beating the game. No, I explored a bunch too. That's why my base was so expansive and like so important to me, because it was like the place where I brought back all my shit, and I kept my party safe and happy. I made it into like a little home, because I also made it a point to go out of my way to befriend every befriendable character in the game. I love them all so much. They're all my sweet baby boos. I don't know what I'd do without them. And so I wanted to make like a really nice home for them. I wanted them to be comfy. Ooh. 76 is kind of like, oh yeah, now what? Oh, you can be a ghoul now? That's pretty fucking baller, I can't lie. But I do admit, Fallout 76 sort of has that vibe of just like, oh, I can just walk around in Fallout. Man, that's exciting. I kind of walked all over this map already, though. What else is there to do? Which is why I kind of appreciate that the random pop-up events and missions that you can go grab that just give you like random rewards, because those are fun to do when you're a little bored. You can build up your base a lot, go hunt for materials and shit. It's it's like Stardew but Fallout, basically. Yeah. I completely understand that. It's big, but it doesn't feel full. But that's because it is big, and it also has to support like a ton of players on one map, all interacting with the same shit, and like affecting each other's bases and shit. So they can't have like too much actual stuff in it, because it has to not break your fucking computer and or console whenever you load into it. Unfortunately, there are sacrifices that are made for the sake of having it be like such a large multiplayer experience. I'm trying to adjust the angle of my camera. Oh no. You can go in that building. He just has 3 spoons. That's fair. I will say, I haven't played 76 in a minute. And every time that I've picked it up, it's usually been during an event. So I probably also have like a pretty skewed idea of what it's like. Just because whenever I've logged into 76, there was always some shit to do. Always like a little event or like little missions popping up that you could go do. Also, I think technically there's a story in 76 that you could follow if you so choose, but it's so like loose and open-ended. I genuinely don't know how you would like actually get started on that path past like that first starter town that you get to. Past that, I literally have no idea what you're supposed to be doing. Loose and open-ended, just like your dad. After I'm through with him. Just like giving out vaccines to the scorch virus thing. Oh yeah, you're like a Red Cross guy or whatever. On the back of the bus with your daddy and he's twerking and popping a perk. God, my queen Chichnaya. Hashtag rest up queen. Get ready. Not get ready. Get better soon. He's almost 70. He can twerk and pop a perk. I don't give a fuck about all that. Charlie turkey. I just popped a perky. I gotta add that to the fucking sound. Oh god, is that allowed? Do I give a shit? Do I give a shit? I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Are we talking about Fallout? Hell yeah, we're talking about Fallout. Do you like the Fallout? I've at one point or another in the recent or distant future or in past have cared and given a shit at least once. I'm sure we can either recall and or predict a time in which I definitely give a shit. I did just put 24 hours into 4 over the past 3 days. Wow. You've also never beaten Fallout. A part of the squad, I see. Who the fuck needs to beat Fallout? That shit sounds like it's for fucking losers. That shit sounds like it's for lamos and dorkasses. Who beats video games nowadays? Me? I'm cool as fuck. I rarely ever complete anything that I start. Mama raised a quitter. I don't ever finish anything. Alcor, it's nice to see you again. How you doing? What's good in the hood? Have you beaten other Fallout games? Because if so, then you cannot be a part of the Club Soul. I mean, Gentle Soul. You have a cold. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why my brain only read the last half of your name. I don't know why that happened, Gentle. Forgive me, I lagged. Gotta restart the computer, I guess. I get it, because the computer is my brain and I am restarted. I'm so funny, you guys. Oh, that's one of my worst jokes, I think. That's one of my worst. That's it's really bottom of the fucking barrel. Oh god. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that you have a cold, Alcor. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you make a speedy recovery and it doesn't get any worse. I know that the winter cold is a very persistent and persnickety illness to have. Why did I say persnickety? Am I fucking Gertrude? Well, I guess Bonnie is an old lady name, isn't it? That's not the point, though. I'm youthful and bouncy, despite having the vibes of a mature older woman. We all nod our head and agree yes to this, by the way. Yes, 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 yes. Another shift in the fallout. 2026 is a year bringing back grandma names. True. Grandma names are back in fashion. Catch me out here naming my next child Mabel. Or Bethany Ann. I'm so close to 30. I am now closer to 30 than I am to 20. I am officially closer to 30 than I am to 20. I'm 26 now. Ooh, I'm 26. I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. Therefore, I get to call myself an older woman. I'm a mature older woman, okay? It counts. It counts. It's valid. It's truly valid.
6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1.
Ignore what's going on screen. Am I not mature? Do I not give mature and almost motherly vibes? Am I not that's motherly. Am I not almost maternal in a way? Wow, I see how it is. I see how it is. Et tu, Brute? I ask thee. Et tu, Brute? Is this the level of respect I get? Oh. I was gonna quote a Nicki Minaj song, but I know that's not allowed anymore. Mow. What the fuck is wrong with me? She went over. Leave me alone. I'm a bunny, not a cat. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. It What a mature older woman have Deep Throat Donnie as a channel or team. I don't know if you've ever seen the average like suburban mother, but they would have something far worse as a redeem on their stream. She would have far worse on her stream. Like, have we ever considered the average wine mom and her politics? Let us not disrespect our strongest soldiers. What is in my seat? What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. You guys, My ass is so fat, I didn't even realize I've been sitting on a fucking belt this whole time until I like slightly shifted my position and it fucking started poking me in my ass. God damn. It kind of hurts now. It got me good. Owie! Fuck! Don't you think about the thing. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm smart as fuck. I'm literally the most intelligent, but when's the last time you've seen a rabbit that can talk, huh? I'll wait. Hmm? And don't say Bugs Bunny, he stole my whole flow. I'm the big bunny around here, okay? That scrawny little fuck could never compare to me. Something, my friend went to Catholic school and accidentally unlocked a new kink when they got in trouble and got spankings. Yeah, but they don't actually do that at Catholic schools. The nuns just hit your hands with rulers. I know this because I have a friend that actually went to Catholic school, and I was told that that is the case. Apparently, like, your parents had to sign off on something, and like you had to go specifically to the principal to get like a real spanking at the Catholic school, and barely anyone's parents would allow for this because that's really fucking weird to let like some priest spank your child alone in his office. It's really fucking weird. But you know, to each their own, I guess. That's really foul. What do you mean they made him put his dirty trash retainer in his mouth without cleaning it off first? Like, he could get seriously ill from that. That's actually foul. Just hit me at that point. I would much rather someone hit me than make me put the dirty trash braces back in my mouth. Fuck no. Maybe I'm crazy though. Maybe I'm the insane one. There we go. I have to I have to make sure that my stream's still going because my computer keeps scaring me on my other monitor. I'm not insane. I'm literally the most mentally stable person you guys have ever met. Once again, have you ever seen a bunny that can talk before? Do you think a bunny that could talk would also be crazy? You have to function on such a higher cognitive level to maintain this form as an animal that I think I truly should be commended for my insane level-headedness. That's the only thing crazy about me is my calm and reason. You feel me? You feel me, dog? I am not Bugs Bunny. I am Bonnie Bunny, far better than that fucking poser, okay? Would Bugs Bunny Jack after what I reposted of Jax today, I don't want to think about him right now. I don't want to think about him right now. By the way, don't look at my repost right now. It's not great. It's not great. Just don't look over there. It's fine. We're not gonna describe it. We're not gonna talk about it. I just I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny, okay? God, nobody has a sense of humor nowadays. Describing it would 1.5% get me banned. Describing it in any amount of detail, I think is a bannable offense. Well, it's really not that graphic. It's just more so like, not that type of environment, you know? It is what it is. Everyone's sense of humor is different. I happen to think I have a very, once again, elevated and mature sense of humor, and it was just something that I thought fell in line with that. It was very, it was very, postmodern, ironic sort of vibe to that meme, and I just... What's wrong? What's wrong with laughing at 6'7"? What's wrong with laughing at 6'7"? I see nothing wrong with... I'm almost 6'7". I'll be 6'7" one day. I think it's perfectly fine to think that's a funny number. Me and your mom be hitting that 6'7". Good morning. Sorry about yesterday. Well, next time don't go so deep, okay? I told you it hurts. I'm so sorry, Micah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I Mecca, stop slandering my name. I didn't take it to the base. I did not do any such things. There was no such activities. I do I look like the type of bunny that would You don't even know what I was gonna say, and you already said yes. 100. You don't even. I'm being attacked for my character. I am a pure, and innocent, and virtuous woman, and you dare slanderize my name in this way. I was adjusting myself. A bitch can't even move around without being accused of lewd and lascivious activities. I was gonna say lascivious and vivacious at the same time. I don't even know why vivacious popped into my mind. I'm not on RuPaul's Drag Race. You are wrong. I am a pure and virtuous woman. A faithful and humble servant of the higher powers that be. You're sweet and pure, pretty guardian of love. Of course. How could you ever think I would defile my body with the touch of a man? Oh my goodness. How foul. I would never let a dirty, stinky, pathetic loser man like Mecha touch my perfect, unsullied skin. What's my most commonly used Pathfinder spell? What does that have to do with anything? My tendencies and my roleplay experience has nothing to do with my character as a person. Those are different people. Those are different people that are made up. They're characters. I'm acting out a role. That's not who I am. That's not me. It's them. I would never do such a thing. VR chat penetration physics. God, every time I think about that shit, it fucking cracks me up. I remember the first time I discovered that this is technology that would exist and it would have a use case because people do sex work in VR. I'm not even hating, I'm just like, yo, we've gone to such insane levels of corn production that I there's a whole other world out there that we don't even know about. And I mostly crack up whenever I think about it because of like the video that I saw introducing the technology. It was like it was like a weird infomercial. And then it just went into like detailed hardcore penetration. Complete with in VR physics that show like the squeeze of the penetration. It's fucking insane. Like there's a whole world out there that we don't know about, you know? Yeah, the a whole world, a world full of holes, virtual holes that you can touch and feel with your ultra realistic real feel suit or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. A whole new world. No, but for real, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. VR may be my one chance to finally experience being a man. Let me hit Shardy with the VR I'm trying to give her a whole new experience. Let me hit Shardy with the VR strap real quick. No, we don't need VR protection. I want to do it VR raw. You see the new improved VR foot and toe tracking? No reason. You don't want E8s? I'm gonna give your computer all types of viruses. Ah! Oh my god. We're gonna start a VR family. I'm gonna give you lots of E-babies. I'm gonna get you VR mpreg. We're gonna have a lot of virtual babies. You're gonna be my precious little wife. Grok, is this true? Is this real? Grok, is this real? Okay, yay! Sam, you should not be that compliant with the idea of that. It was supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be a joke. You're not supposed to be into it. Yeah, flying cars. I honestly, personally, I think flying cars and VR sex work are honestly on the same level of future technology, you know? I think I think hitting up the VR strip club and then taking home one of the VR strippers to your VR apartment and getting yourself a VR blowy it's it's fucking base actually. I'm sorry, it's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Like, I'm laughing, but honestly, it's so fucking base. I can't hate. And just the concept, you know? Also, you're just all you're describing is the metaverse creator guy's dream. And true. Mark Suckybuck would love that shit. For real, that was your VR body count. Unfortunately, my VR body count is 0 because I don't have VR. But the moment I get my hands on it, I'll plan on changing that number. I'm hitting up the club. I'm finding me a hot little shawty. I'm taking her back to the VR pet house. I'm cracking cheeks on the balcony. I'm in for real. Don't fuck with me. Oh, it's gonna be hard, alright. Rock solid even. Ah! You know, I just... Oh! I fucking punched the fuck out of my microphone. Cheeks be clapping. Exactly. You understand the vibe. Ah! You see, if you're not him, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it. Cheeks be clapping sounds like a Supreme Court case. You know what? At some point in the future, there is going to be the first VR court case. That's going to be a real thing that happens at some point. People are going to go to VR court for VR crimes. Proximity chat's gonna be the first one on the fucking stand, bro. Oh, he's... Well, I guess technically if VR ever gets to a point to where you could like physically feel it like it's your own body, could someone be guilty of VR SA? Imagine being the first dude to be fucking guilty of that. Oh my god. Can you imagine being the first person ever to get too handsy in the VR club? And now you have to go to court. Your Honor, she could have simply turned the game off. No, 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 no. I don't think that's gonna be an adequate defense. I don't think that's gonna be an adequate defense, home dog. Man, is VR jail just sending you to Sword Art Online? Honestly, that's way... That would keep everyone above board. Who the fuck would want to get sent to Sword Art Online? I'd be on my best fucking behavior every day in the VR world if I knew that if I fucked up, I was getting sent to fucking... Oh, having to team up with Kiriko. That's insane work. Crazy work. I personally would never say some shit like that to Mecha, but you know, that's you. That's you. That can be your quote. What was the VR court over? Like, what virtual crimes could one actually commit at this point in, like, the progression of VR technology? Because it's not like you can steal. What the fuck would you steal? Someone's, like, idea for an avatar? It's not like you can beat somebody up. You're not touch, like, what crime could you commit that at this point in VR could warrant you having to go to trial? I'm trying, like, unless you're like hijacking someone else's headset remotely or something, I can't think of anything that would be like a real crime. Maybe I'm insane though. Maybe I'm missing something huge. Oh, what? Am I missing something? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, that wouldn't be something that's like exclusive to VR, but I guess if you made your avatar something like not above board, that could be something. Like half the room ahead said to give her perspective on what her sexual harassment was like in VR chat. I mean, yes, that is true, but the same could also be said for any game you play online if you're a woman and you're gonna play with voice chat, which sort of is the essence of VR chat, which would make that also not a VR chat exclusive crime. I could like... Yeah, I imagine it didn't go over well at all, because like I can make the same argument for like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch. Like that wouldn't exactly stick because that's like it's a video game, unfortunately. VR chat could go a bit further because you do have hands, but once again, it's still a video game. You could also just leave. Unfortunately, it's just sort of the thing. Like there, you could block it. No. I know it's a joke. I'm just like genuinely trying to consider all the options, and it's just like at this point in VR technology, that doesn't stick. It doesn't hold. Like, uh. Yeah, but I know it. I understand where you're coming from, Stan. But once again, that same thing can be said for like any video game. Unfortunately, if you have a voice above a certain octave, it just sort of comes with the territory. Which is why I do not use voice chat on games unless it's necessary. It's just safer that way. And I have more fun that way, unfortunately. I got my my fair share of tongue lashings back in the 2012 to 2016 COD lobbies, so I'm pretty much over it. I did my fucking round in the trenches. You guys can have the voice chat. You see, the thing is, I can't get my voice to go deep enough to be any amount of convincing for anyone to leave me alone. So instead, I just try to sound as mean and gay as possible and hope that works. It never does, by the way. It never does. For some reason, people get way more into that. But and false chords, it? It? What you mean? Stamp. Poor. I understand. I understand. Hit him with the doom metal vocals. I absolutely can't do that. I can't. I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. I don't know how to make my voice do that. I got the classical music training, so I only learned the soft pretty notes. I didn't learn any of the other ones. And every time I think about trying to hit any of the other ones, I get severe anxiety because they get you. They really get you with that take care of your voice propaganda. It's really scary. I have zero formal vocal training. I sing pretty okay. You see, though, that's the thing. It's sort of like the crossroads, because when you don't get the formal training, you sort of get to learn on your own, and it leaves way more room for like experimentation and creativity and like finding your own way to do things that feels comfortable for your voice. And I think that's far cooler than being put through the art and music history gauntlet. Why do I have to learn to perform songs by Hildegard von Bingen? She's not gonna hear me sing this shit. Yeah. And that's, you see, that's the thing though. You need to know the rules and know how it's safe to break them. But also, if you learn the rules, there's a chance you could get so caught up on them you can't really like progress past them. Um, Thankfully, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I can sort of branch out past it a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you feel more comfortable than others. Yeah. But I'm also the person where like I always naturally had like the desire for that sort of thing, so I would already sort of experiment on my own, so I feel a bit more comfortable doing it, but it's a bit hard at times. The voice is a delicate instrument. It's not something that you want to hurt, because if you ruin it, you're pretty much fucked. You can't do what you used to anymore. Mm. I'm trying to keep my body stretched out so I don't have to end too early. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, that's a tad better. Excuse me. I feel a bit looser. Honestly, I really want to be horizontal right now once again. I wish I could stream from fucking bed. That would be so peak. It would be literally be so ideal. But we make do. We make do. Anyway, I did say at some point we would maybe watch some YouTube. And I am a bunny of my word. Because when I said maybe, I meant we're gonna watch some YouTube. I just don't know when. Country buns do make do, in fact. That is a thing about us. Alright, enjoy the rest of your night, Stamp. What type of video are we in the mood for today, chat? I'll watch that later. Oh my goodness. The Discord for my Warframe clan is going crazy right now, you guys. Is there an event going on in Warframe that I don't know about? What? I just I don't know what the fuck this is, but I just saw something in a thumbnail that just said phallus of sadness with a crying eggplant emoji. Bro, what are we on? What are we on here? The phallus of sadness. That's what your mom called your dad right before we got the Sheboygan on. The Sheboygan's on. What did I say? Sheboygan? Whatever the... You know what I mean. I boing boinged on your mom. Shebangs. Shaboopy. Are shebangs a chip? I've never heard of a shebang before in my fucking life. What in the hell is a fucking shebang? What flavor do shebangs come in? Are those like... are those like wrap snacks? God, wrap snacks are so funny, you guys. Have you ever seen those fucking chips? I'm not gonna lie. I've had a couple of the flavors. Some of them are really good. Some of them are so odd. So incredibly odd. Hey, can you stop doing that, please? Thank you. Wrap snacks visually feel like they were meant to be marketed exclusively to old heads. Oh my gosh. You're so right. That's exactly what's wrong with fucking that's exactly what's wrong with wrap snacks. They're made exclusively for old heads. Like, when's the last time you ever been like, damn, I need me some wrap snacks? But your uncle probably go to the store and deadass get him a bag. That's crazy. I've never once in my life been like, yo, I could go for the Migos flavor wraps. Oh, I could really eat me some little Boosie chips right now. What the fuck do I look like? Oh my god. Anyway, we watch what I want around here. You already know the dealio. You already know what it is. They do a ruffle style on the chip instead of kettle. You know what? That could be good. That could be good. Like voodoo, hot honey, etc. You know what? I might fuck with shebangs a little bit, but I do appreciate the kettle style of the original voodoo chips. So I don't know. It's up in the air for real. Cause ruffle style do be a lot of potato. It's a lot of potato. Wrap snacks with a dab of ranch. You ain't lying. Like I said, some of the flavors of wrap snacks are valid. It's just, who's eating these for real? Like, how are you guys still producing this amount of chips? And there's nobody under the age of 45 who's unironically saying a dab of ranch. That's real. That's real and true. Incredibly valid. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, they're the only people still hitting the dab. Anyway, as previously announced, it's my stream. We watch what I want. We do what I say. And this is my decision. So we're watching this. It popped up on my feed. Law and Crime, yeah, baby. It's it's a teacher who showed up to school high on cocaine. Off-brand Law and Order, something like it. Something like it. They're off that Tina Snow for real. I want to see it, unfortunately for you all. I want to see it, so we're looking at it. It is what it is. Oh, actually, hold on. I need to do something real quick. Omo. Let me whip my work real quick. I still had uh some hard limiters on from earlier. Don't mind me, Ulu. And now here we go. There we go.
Into her middle school classroom and even using it right before class. 42-year-old Melissa Martin is now out of a job and facing felony charges. And police say it wasn't a coworker or administrator who caught her, it was one of her own students. For the first time, we're seeing exactly what happened inside that Vermont school, captured on body cam. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
She was on her Charlie XCX and this was not the time. You know?
Before we get into this episode of On the Case,
Hello.
one of the most watched shows on all of YouTube, I need to talk about our partner and sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
You
They have
know,
more than 1,000 attorneys, and they've recovered more than $25 billion from their more than 500,000
you know,
clients.
I don't
In the past
I don't
few
know
months
if this
alone,
is
a client in Florida received $12 million
a bad
from
time to
insurance
bring this
offers,
up, but they
just
recently
$350,000.
rejected
In
my
Pennsylvania,
case.
another client was awarded $26 million. That's 40 times the insurer's offer. Morgan & Morgan makes it so easy to start a claim.
They
You can do it with
recently
just 8
rejected
clicks on
my
your phone.
case,
if you've been hurt,
so
and you need
that's
to start a
pretty
claim,
funny,
go to
actually.
www.40people.com/OTC.
Yeah.
Also, you can scan this QR code on your screen and click the link below. This is a story that has left a community in Vermont.
Hi,
and
Chris
it might
Story.
leave you
It's
in
nice to
complete
meet you,
shock
buddy.
Because it's about a substitute teacher allegedly busted
Your
at
face
school
looks like you've
with
been in the
cocaine.
military
And the
before.
body camera footage from that day shows officers walking into a scene that is tense, chaotic, and completely unexpected.
Please help me.
Yeah.
No, I haven't used it at school.
Where's her stuff?
She has cocaine in the building right now.
That's what I was curious about.
We're
Yeah.
going.
Well, 'cause- yeah, there's no way she didn't do it here. She sets it on immediately.
She has cocaine in the building now.
I don't want to take possession of it. I want you to take possession of it.
Upstairs and downstairs. I repeat, clear all the halls.
Did she know that they were coming?
Where is her stuff? Is it in the classroom? Is she a teacher here?
So let's set the scene. It's the morning of
Did
October
they
1st,
did they warn her that the
2025
cops
at
are
the
coming?
Berrytown Middle
Or
and
is
Elementary
she still
School
in there,
Vermont.
like,
the school resource
powder
officer
on the
there was
nose?
just doing his rounds in the hallway when a school
That's
employee
fucked up.
frantically waves
Addiction
him
is
down,
hard.
telling him there
Addiction
is a
is
substitute
crazy.
teacher inside who they believe is high on cocaine. Now, as you just saw, the moment the officer walks in, he's stepping into a perfect
You know, you don't
storm. You have the
expect your
teacher,
new
Melissa
substitute
Martin,
te- you- those
clearly in
eyebrows
some
maybe
kind
are
of
a
medical
clue.
distress, the school nurse trying to check her vitals, and the principal trying to explain an unbelievable
But-
situation that there's cocaine in the building right now. In
Other
this
than
teacher's
that,
pocket.
addiction is crazy. You would never expect that your substitute teacher is gonna start tweaking in the middle of your class. That was probably a very strange experience for all of those children.
Sorry. I'm such a bad person.
No, you're not a bad person. You made an unfortunate choice, but you're not a bad person.
Oh, she's on.
What have I done? My whole I need. Oh my god.
So we've got a high.
Oh, she's on one.
I'm gonna write that down for you.
So they.
I'm sorry, what was that? 98% oxygen.
No. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so, oh my god, my family is gonna be so.
Now, so did she?
Oh, that's sad.
What have I done? Oh my god.
Posture check.
Oh my god.
Okay, my
Let them get
posture is
into the
checked.
cafeteria, and then we are going into a clear the halls for the entire school. Okay, I don't know if the ambulance is
already
there or
on it.
not.
Yeah, she definitely needs an ambulance.
Yep.
She unfortunately, it looks like she did more than she thought she,
Did you guys already say
oh, she thought she was a bigger boy than she was. And she did too much and now she's crashing out bad.
She's saying she doesn't need one right now, but
I want to go.
The fact that she's still upright, I don't think she's ODing. I think she's just having a really bad trip.
that's a good thing you.
Which is You know,
Here at school?
I don't want to reveal too much about my life, but I've been around people who have been on the powder before. This is the result of
No, I haven't used it at school.
feeling much bigger than your britches.
She has cocaine in the building right now.
That's what I was curious about.
We're going.
Well, 'cause, yeah, there's no way she didn't do it here.
She's safe, but she's not having a great time. It's really sad. Also, by the way, I should mention I don't hang out with those people anymore. That was during a different
The
phase
officer
of my
moves
life.
down the hallway to the room where Martin was teaching. On the
We
desk
all
and
have
chair,
our
her jacket
history.
and backpack
By the way,
sits
I
unattended. The
also
alleged
should
cocaine
mention I never
inside
partook.
Still a threat. The classroom is empty. No students, no supervising adult.
I
The
never
danger
partook in those
is
things.
immediate.
Where is her stuff?
I was just in the area when it happened because somebody had to make sure that everyone made it home that night, and I wasn't gonna abandon my friends while they were in that state. It is what it is.
Yep, you can run it. Run it out, bud.
Oh yeah. No, the first thing you should always do in every situation when someone's having a bad experience on drugs is involve the police. They've been well known to de-escalate these situations really well, for sure. But in all seriousness, make sure your friends are like safe and calm and know that they are safe and that nothing bad is going to happen to them. They just need to feel secure, and they feel anxious and unsteady and like unsure of themselves and their surroundings. You need to like ground them and bring them back to earth. And if you have to call anyone, call the ambulance, not the police.
575, 573. You want to slide over here?
But ideally, like, take them to the hospital yourself if you
Is
can.
this 100%
I'm
the
not.
right room?
It might not be. Just let me call.
I can have the canine over just to assume.
There are very niche scenarios where involving the police is a valid option, and that's if they're like violent. If they're violent,
Right room.
you know, your safety is also a priority.
Slide over to the school and bring Lakota in.
But personally, in my experience, even if you see them getting a little bit antsy, you can bring them back down to earth if you just help them feel more grounded in themselves and their surroundings. These are middle school administrators, so obviously they don't know what the fuck to do. So they're handling this all wrong. This is probably the worst trip of this woman's fucking life. Like, she probably started crashing out this bad because, again, she did a little too much. And then was surrounded by a bunch of fucking middle school children, which was also way too much. And then this all fucking happened. This is also probably fucking way too much. She's having the worst day of her life.
It's a chick and she's like visibly high.
Visibly high is kind of an
She's in,
understatement. I'm not gonna front, homie.
Tweaking right now. I'm in the classroom where.
Tweaking is a much better word to use, yeah.
I mean, she has it here. She didn't show up high. Like, she is like tweaking right now. Okay. Alright, sounds good.
So that is for bag. That is for coat.
Okay, we'll want a dog on it, and the dog's
Okay.
probably gonna hit, and we'll just take it.
Do you?
Or one of us will just ask if we can search it, but.
She told me it's in here.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure.
enough for me to do it, right? Because I'm school.
I don't know about your policies, but legal standard. I mean, we'll probably charge her with something if.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure she has something. If she has something, we'll probably charge her. So.
She just wants it out of the school so bad, which is understandable as a principal. I would also want it out of the school so fucking bad.
We might as well run a dog around it though, just to make sure it's actually hers, and the dog will hit on it if there was something.
Also, craziest
Officers
day of
continue
these school
piecing
children's
together
life.
This scene. They verify Martin's name, confirm where she lives, and coordinate with school staff about her medical treatment. At the same time, the officer calls
Can't
in a
imagine what
canine
it's
dog to
like
sniff out the
watching
item.
your
What's
substitute
her
teacher experience ego death on cocaine in the middle of, like, it looks like your math lecture. That's insane. Just trying to do your worksheets while the educational YouTube video plays in the background, and
Something tells me she's
she
not
starts
gonna be
screaming
substitute
about how her
again.
family's going to be so disappointed in her.
Probably not anywhere. Yeah.
Am I allowed to?
Probably, yeah. I would think so.
I just need to get it. This is the nurse. I
Yeah.
left with the nurse's information
Yeah, no,
for,
totally
the,
fine.
for the ambulance. I just want to make sure to give it back to them.
Yep.
Okay.
And are the kids expecting to
The
come in here
kids
soon?
are not coming. Well, we locked everything
Oh,
down.
true. Yeah.
But I'm gonna. I don't think you guys will be done in 20 minutes. Probably not in this room.
We probably will be.
Okay.
Yeah, Leo will probably be here in like 5 or 10, and then
If
we'll be
we
done
need
a
to,
couple
we
minutes
can
after
move
that.
this room to the library.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
The situation
okay.
intensifies
Okay, at least the
as
kids'
officers
classes won't
describe Martin's
be
behavior to the state's
interrupted
attorney
too
and plan their
much.
next steps.
Hey, it's Officer Morse.
But also, you can't have any children in that room until you guarantee that there's no more cocaine or cocaine residue in there. That would be not ideal for middle school, I feel like. Last thing I want is a bunch of fucking tweaking 12-year-olds around my head. You know, maybe I'm crazy, though.
Hey, Zach, it's Thatcher. How are you?
Hey, Zach. I'm out here at a middle
Colin,
school.
kind of an
There's
interesting one here.
cocaine in the
I assume
classroom.
there's some sort of criminal charge. My assumption would be reckless endangerment. We're at the school right now dealing with a teacher who brought and used cocaine at the school. She was
Reckless
a substitute teacher
endangerment
today, and she's like
is...
visibly high on a stimulant right now, like completely.
I guess
freaking
that
out.
would be the
And
right
she said that she
one,
brought and used
yeah.
cocaine here.
Yeah? No,
we haven't
yeah.
actually found paraphernalia or anything yet. We're waiting for Leo to show up with his dog, and we're gonna run other stuff and see where we go from there. I mean, obviously, if we find cocaine, we got criminal charges. But if we don't find anything, if we just find paraphernalia, just based on the fact that she's visibly high and said she brought cocaine and used cocaine, is that enough? Or?
I guess the act of being high in public in and of itself is not a crime. Hey, thank you for the follow.
I
Nice
mean,
five,
cocaine
bro.
sets in and like instantly, so it's not like she.
She could very
didn't
easily
use
get
it
worse
either.
charges, but W cops just endangerment. Yeah,
She's-
yeah. Because I was going to say, I feel like under
I haven't
usual,
interviewed her yet, 'cause
like
she's
under the
dealing with,
usual, that
nurses
would be
here
much
right now.
heavier
But she
than
told the nurses
just
that she used
a
it
reckless
here.
endangerment. Like there would be,
And it seems
because
like
it's
she's pretty
like it's
forthcoming.
cocaine in
I
middle
saw
school.
her
There's a
briefly.
bit more than just like endangerment, but that's
She's like
you
absolutely
know,
tweaking.
good on him for being lenient. Because it does look like she's having a really bad time in there. And again, addiction is weird. People struggle. Maybe it'll give her the inspiration she needs to not do this. Not do this.
From my understanding, it was in the building, and she said it's in her jacket pocket, which makes me think the drugs are.
Bro
left.
forgot to take
My
his
thought was
Adderall today.
leaving
Why are
drugs
you
around
stimming
don't
right now?
think it's endangerment, but
Are you stimming?
yeah.
Bro has not stood still since he's been in this classroom. He went back to school and immediately started stimming.
I'm not the state's attorney.
What did he
but
mean by this?
I think you're probably right there. I'm pretty sure that is a lot. It's just one of those things that never happens, so you don't know it off the top of your head.
You know, this is in 2025 though. Usually you don't see like classrooms that are this well decorated anymore. This one, their usual teacher must actually be a
Yeah,
pretty
I
good
was
teacher,
more curious.
which
I mean, I'm
makes
not sure
this
how
even
much she brought.
fucking
I can
crazier
imagine
for the
she didn't
kids
use what she
probably.
had. So I fully suspect at most we're gonna find paraphernalia. And it's not like it's a
Because
DUI,
all this shit
bring up
is
as
like
evidentiary
mad
law.
bucks, and teachers
So
don't
I
get
wasn't
paid that
sure
much. This is a
if it
really
reaches that level,
well
then,
decorated classroom. It's so high effort.
That's ridiculous. Well, I mean, just the possession is criminal in itself, but
Come on, just give her
it's
the
not a DUI, so
endangerment.
how does that work when it's not a DUI, though?
I wish we
I
could
mean,
hear
I'd
both
always
sides of this
see if
phone
she
call.
consents to an evidentiary draw, but I was at the school and one of the teachers came down and told me to head upstairs. They were calling us anyways, but the school, like the principal's office, called us because I don't know how it came about yet that it became known that she was high, but like she is like absolutely tweaking. It wouldn't take a DRE to realize she's high.
Once again, I even feel like saying this is an understatement for the state that she is currently in. She should probably get transported to a hospital just to like be given fluids and chill out for a little bit.
I mean, her heartbeat was also like 130, which is another indication. Because I overheard the nurses saying that too.
Yeah, she pulling a 130. Let's get sis to a hospital. She needs to be in an ER.
Okay.
Oh, are any of you guys a part of the Fast Heartbeat Club, or is that just the bunny thing? Because obviously my resting heart rate isn't like a 130, but I gotta that's pretty up there. My doctor says it's normal for my size though. Apparently, ladies around my height typically have a pretty high heart rate, so it's like chill, I guess. And I know that there's a thing where body size and heart rate correlate. If any of you even dare fix your lips to say it, I will eat your head off. I'll bite it clean off your shoulders.
Yeah. I'm almost certain. So it's lunchtime here right now, so all the kids are out to recess. And for like the cocaine, as I said, sets on almost immediately. The fact that it's recess time, the kids went outside, and that's when I get called. As I said, I haven't interviewed her yet because she's with the nurses right now and they're checking her out. And I'm in the classroom with their stuff because we don't want any kids coming in here and being around the drugs. But yeah, I'm almost certain she used the drugs in the school, and if that's the case, then they were in here around children.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the stage she's in now, it would have to be something that she did recently, as I do not believe that they make cocaine edibles. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
The technology could be out there.
Leo's working right now, so he's on his way here with the dog right now. Because she's with the nurses, we're just going to run the dog around it, and if the dog hits on it,
The
we're gonna grab it
chesticle
all,
size.
see if she consents to it.
Correlation
So we're
with
on two
strength
opposite
and
ends of the building.
BPM.
Yeah, the dog should.
Oh
They run
wow,
the dog,
wow. So
it hits. Now officers are deciding.
So what
whether
are you
to
trying
pull
to
the
say
jacket
about my
backpack,
build?
get consent to search, or go for a warrant. The audio you're about to hear catches officers trying to piece together.
What are you trying to say
happened
about my
when
build,
Martin says
huh?
She allegedly used the cocaine, how much, and just how close it came to happening inside the school.
What'd you say?
Train drugs in here before.
I know he's searching. Dang, it's over there for sure. Good girl.
Jesus, let go. Have some manners.
She loves to
Do you want to pull the backpack though and see if she hits on the coat too? She had said it's in the coat. Lakota.
That's right in the same spot. I mean,
I think just based on
It's playtime right now. Focus, dog.
Okay.
What are you doing? You're lacking on your duties. She did what she was supposed to do. It's playtime now.
Do it, but the essays. Yeah, the essays want us to Mirandize her too. Did she tell you guys where she used it for the car and the building?
I love you, dog. I love you so much.
Trying to tell the
She's so nosy. I love her.
again that she used it this morning, and he was like,
There's no
he
way.
was like, no, when? And she
It's her
said,
job to
"I
be
don't
nosy.
know."
I bet
And
she
then
loves
said
it.
How much? She said, I don't know, but she said I just kept putting it on my tongue. So she was rubbing it in the gums and her tongue.
So you were eating cocaine in front of 12-year-olds?
Or right here, she's just,
Yeah.
yeah, there's the jug there.
Okay.
Now, will you
I-
go up to
I
the
didn't
hospital?
even.
Is she going up to the hospital? Yeah, we'll go up there.
You know, I was
Up
joking.
there and,
I was joking about the cocaine edibles
well, I'll see if
thing.
we can just get consent to search these
I
things
was
up there,
apparently
and,
immediately
we'll find out if
corrected.
we want to search it.
That
her
is the
backpack
thing. You
there?
can do that. I didn't fucking know.
Okay, perfect.
I just learned.
That's her cup. Can't really.
Now, do you know what she drives for a vehicle? Or
I have no idea.
I'll just, my dispatcher figured it out. Is she from? She's from
She's such
Vermont.
a good girl.
Might as well run her around the car
I'm
too.
so-
That's the car thing, dude. That's what the SA said to do.
You already talked to them?
Yeah.
You can punch me through a canine narcotics card and don't positive alert.
Actually, I'm amazed the radio worked that well in here.
Alice is the ambulance over there.
You could also locate Melissa Martin in Valcor, and she should have some ties to this area, and see what she has for registered vehicles. She is. Okay.
You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming so
Oh
fast.
yeah. I was already here. I was standing downstairs.
Oh, were you seriously?
Yeah.
I did get a hold of Buzz.
Oh,
I called him too.
Well, I guess they got it all.
I think we're all set. I just want to let you know. Lakota, out.
And frankly, we'll end up charging her if she has something. So.
No.
Probably with reckless
Lakota.
abandon. She shouldn't be bringing it down kids.
Lakota
She's
said,
got a
fuck
passport
you,
or
it's
something.
playtime.
outside?
Yeah.
Nope.
Probably bring her out after.
Hopefully never in any school again.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of unbelievable that somebody
Yeah, I guess so.
have that nerve. But
And then the officer.
Why
learned
are
something
you trying to
shocking.
get
It
that
wasn't
nose to,
another
I mean, not
teacher
that
or
nose,
staff
that
member who
fucking
first
dog to
noticed
calm
Martin's
down right now.
behavior.
And
It
she
was a
just got a
student
big
who
nose
reported she
full of
appeared
coke.
high.
oh, the students did.
She's hyped up right now. She just took a big whiff trying to find it for you. It's her playtime now. She's hyped up. She got the particles on her. Give her what she wants.
And then
I
like
always
said,
have thought about that, by the way. There's no way
So the
that
students,
drug
when they already
dogs
have to
have
research
never
something.
developed addictions before. It seems like it would just be a thing that happens as they're constantly sticking their nose in addictive substances. There's no way this dog
and then
isn't
when I saw
excited
her,
to find it.
they would-
Oh,
I,
it's,
it just crosses through my mind constantly. Like, that can't be good for the animal.
Actually, I kind of.
Like, I know they're happy to have a job, but I feel like this job specifically is kind of fucking wild, considering it does
All right.
like require a dog to stick their nose in a baggie of cocaine and tell you whether or not that's what it is.
We're gonna clear the hall so that you guys can walk
okay.
through.
Yeah. Thank you. Were you parked out front?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head up to the hospital, interview her, and see if I can get consent.
See if, yeah, we'll see.
I think I'll have to bring her stuff into the hospital. if we get
But I'm
consent
guessing
before
it's mostly that
present, but-
Lakota's new. Lakota's new, and Lakota did just get at least a particle on her nose.
Because the essay basically said if you can show that she did it.
That's actually partially how they're trained, particularly for coke and meth. Okay, so I'm not fucking insane.
We need you now.
Yeah, thank you.
we get you really quick?
All right, you're out front, Leo. All right, I'm over at the edge, so. Okay.
The high raises their
probably
dopamine
run
on
the
top
dog around
of
her
pleasing
car,
their
so we just gotta
masters.
figure out
That's
what her power is.
actually insane.
Yeah, I'm heading straight out the side door. Yeah, perfect, thank you.
With the
My-
classroom cleared and the evidence located,
Every time my
officers
dog
start
finds a
preparing
line,
for
they
the
like
next
playtime
step, talking to
after.
Melissa Martin herself. They head to
you
the
know-
hospital where she's been brought in for evaluation, and what happens next, frankly, it's hard to watch. Body cam video captures Martin in clear distress as doctors and officers try to figure out exactly what she took and when.
Which room is the teacher in who's brought in that's high? The teacher who's high. B0? Thank you. It's over here.
All hospitals look the same,
Thank you, appreciate
underfunded.
it.
Melissa, other than cocaine
This is easily the worst day. Also, if she's that high, I feel like she probably got laced.
Morton was on my thumb. My boyfriend and I were fighting. And he's like a narcissist. And he
Oh, this poor thing.
I stayed up all night looking for an apartment. And like,
Oh, poor baby.
Do you drink alcohol?
Don't drink alcohol.
How much cocaine do you think you're using every day? Nice
I
one.
don't know. I should never tried it ever.
Oh, poor baby.
It just dumps the pain. I'm worried worried I'm like, it's
I'm not sure though.
I
It's.
can't take it.
I feel like maybe that this is just like the absolute worst trip of this woman's life. And she's also like going through it emotionally, and it's only compounding on top of how bad this trip is. It's such an unfortunate combo. I sort of relate, not the severe, obviously, because again, I've never partaken in the Snow White, but I have had the experience of being maybe a little bit too far gone and absolutely crashing out. It's not fun. It's very much a complete loss of emotional control. So this is, I know how not fun this is. Again, maybe not to the severity, but I don't doubt how horrible, how much of a low point this is. But also, baby girl, you need to like chill. This nurse, awful bedside manner. You should probably be like engaging with her a little more, so she doesn't just talk herself in a circle like that.
No? Okay. We're gonna need you to change into scrubs, so we'll be right back with some scrubs, okay? You sure you're not thirsty at all?
Once at the hospital, the officer
Yeah, like,
begins the
keep
formal
her
part of the
calm. Keep her
investigation.
calm. You
Martin
gotta
has read her rights
keep
and
her
questioned
down to
about what
earth,
happened
because she's
that
way up
morning.
in the
She
clouds,
maintains
floating with all her
she
thoughts
never
right
used
now.
cocaine on school grounds, but the officer, drawing on his experience and the timing of her visible impairment, presses her on the details, challenging her.
This
story
is
and
maybe not
confronting
the
the
time,
evidence
bro.
So Melissa,
Oh my
I'm here
gosh.
for our aspect of this and our investigation into this, obviously. So I do have a couple of questions for you based on that. First, State's Attorney's Office wants me to read something to you, though. So you have the right
I
to
do
remain
have
silent.
to,
Anything you say
unfortunately,
can or will be used against you in a
put
court
my
of
bets
law.
on
You have
this
the right to
being
talk
in
with a lawyer
Florida.
And to have one
I
present
know
with
the
you during
nature
questioning.
of
You
our
have the
officers.
right
I know the quality.
to a lawyer.
I know the
If you
quality.
cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense. If you wish in Vermont, that's called a public defender. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have
He's
the right to stop
reading the
questioning at any
Miranda
time.
rights
Do
off
you
of
understand
his
those rights?
phone.
Okay. Do you have a vehicle at the school right now? Okay, what is that for a vehicle?
Silver Nissan Rogue.
What's the registration on it? Do you know?
Damn, she had a nicer car than mine.
Like my plate number?
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Is it like a
what that-
Vermont registration, out of state
Oh,
registration,
it's a
temporary
green-
registration,
it's a
green plate?
It's a green plate.
Okay. 575, 573.
Green plate sounds kind of cunty, can't lie. You know, at least she's chilling out more now.
Yeah, the radio's not gonna work in here. Oh, alright.
And this shit would sober me up
What
too.
exactly happened today? Will you tell me?
See my finger and diving and codeine staying awake. Right in the night, looking for an apartment.
So I overheard you talking with the doctor. You said you were fighting with your boyfriend and up all night last night, so you were trying to stay awake today at school. Is that what was happening?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
We could have drank some coffee, girl.
Tired.
Okay.
We
And
could have drank some
When
coffee.
at school,
Maybe
where
grabbed
in
a
school you
Celsius.
used
That's
cocaine?
basically the same thing when you think about it.
Uh-huh.
In the school.
So, well, I'm gonna be honest.
If you drink 2 Celsius, you would be feeling the exact same.
Jack
I'm
was in
just
school.
saying.
Right.
So, Melissa,
That shit's evil.
Into the school, but I didn't do any at school.
so there's still some in your jacket pocket?
It's, yeah,
Okay.
well, that's where.
So, Melissa, I've been in law enforcement for a little while, and I've been around people who've used drugs for a while. I know cocaine hits you pretty quickly, and I know it usually wears off in a couple hours. It was around 11 o'clock when this happened. So if you showed up today at 8 o'clock, which is the normal start time for the school, you wouldn't be visibly high right now if you hadn't used at the school.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I
So
did
my,
not use at the school.
my assumption is the kids went out for a recess and lunch, and that's when it would have happened. Is that true?
No, they had, the 8th grade came in
What is she kicking around down there?
and
Oh no, that's his pen.
one of the boys said, Miss Melissa's high, or left it. No, a girl came back into the room and she goes,
Why are you twitching your feet like that? Can you try to stop doing that?
I have restless legs.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
My legs. I also have really bad anxiety.
Okay.
And my legs go all
I had a
Despite the
feeling,
insistence
you
that
know.
she hadn't used at school, officers search her jacket and backpack
You
after a canine
know,
hits on
I-
both, pressing her about the student who first raised the alarm.
So you said one of the 8th graders came
Once
into the
again,
room and they see
addiction
a-
is bad. Addiction is crazy. Addiction makes people do insane
I
things.
had that class.
However, I will say being a person that has anxiety and then starting to do cocaine is a choice that I would not have made. So I've never truly been tempted. I already know I'd be like this, and that's not great.
What are we talking about? And she goes, saying
I
that you're high.
I used to have an
And I was
Adderall
like,
prescription. That's basically like doing meth.
I'm guessing it's
It's honestly
saying it because
basically the same
my
thing.
feet and my legs
Well,
go.
and they
I
the one
can't
time they
stop.
changed up my dosage and gave me a little bit too
When I'm
much,
not on
I
drugs.
decided I didn't need it anymore.
I
So
can't-
what time would you say you used cocaine this morning?
You know, maybe I actually
Before I
know
got to
what this
school.
feels
Before you
like
got to
because
school?
that lasted
Yeah.
like 2
Okay, like out
fucking
in the
days.
car, at home, where'd you use it?
No, like.
I was crashing out for like 2 days on
didn't use
Adderall.
it.
Oh god.
in my car before I got to school.
Is there any in your car?
No.
So you used it in your car and then you brought what you had left into the school?
Well, because I had it in my jacket pocket.
Okay.
And I had my jacket on, and I wore my jacket into the school, and
Okay.
I mean, I didn't use any, I swear to God, at the school.
Okay. Who's your car registered
Why
to?
is your phone cracked? Bro,
Um,
change your screen protector. It's so unprofessional. Phone's not even charged. I mean, I might want to talk right now, but phone's not even
Where'd you get the
charged.
cocaine from?
You can almost kind of make out the words on the screen. I'm trying to read his
You
messages.
found it. Where'd you find it?
I don't want to discuss it. I'd like to not talk anymore.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So you don't have to talk other than answering this question. Frankly, you don't have to answer it. We're going to proceed irregardless. So where we're at right now is we brought a canine into that classroom. We ran the canine around your stuff. The canine hit on both your backpack and your jacket. So you can either consent to us searching your jacket and your backpack, or what's going to happen is we're going to take it back to the police department. We're going to write a search warrant, and a judge will make a determination as to whether or not to grant that search warrant for the backpack and the jacket.
You can search my backpack, there's nothing in it.
Okay, and can I search the jacket too?
Um,
Okay.
I mean, she seems pretty, you know, And chill, all things considered. This is unfortunately just, again, like, the worst day of her life.
Who's your boyfriend that you were arguing with last night?
What?
I said, who's your boyfriend that you were arguing with last night?
Hopefully the charges are light, though. She seems like she's just going through a hard time in her life.
What that has to do with
So I assume in this dime bag is the cocaine?
the what?
The dime bag?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
Hi, Melissa.
Is it just a gram? Like 100 piece? Like 100 piece?
I don't know how much is in it.
Okay.
Like,
That's an Eastport backpack. That's pretty nice.
No needles in this bag, is there? Okay.
You're still gonna be a little bit.
You guys can go ahead. No, you guys are more important than I am.
Considered a change though.
Oh,
We can wait until you're.
I'll be done here, Justin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Will you just let one of us know when you leave so
Yeah,
that we can?
yeah, probably 3-4 minutes.
We'll just have to have you change into hospital scrubs and all for our safety protocol. Okay, Melissa? Thank you.
As the interview goes on, the questions turn to how long she's been teaching, what she had in her bag, even the pills in her glasses case. And then the conversation shifts
had
from a
pills
criminal
too?
investigation to a moment of crisis.
How long have you been doing substitute teaching for?
3.5 years.
That's quite a while. What are the pills in your glasses case?
Can you show them to me?
One's just a gold unmarked pill.
Oh, those are like. I order off Amazon.
Ordered off
They help you
Amazon.
Stay awake and give you mental clarity. They're like a supplement.
Anything but going to a doctor.
Would you like me to look them up and tell you what they are?
I believe you. You've been honest with me. So you said there's nothing in your car. Okay, because we're gonna run a canine on
Ordering
that car
pills
as well.
off of Amazon to
And-
help you
and
stay
if-
awake.
I'm not a canine guy, but
And
I've
also
heard that canines
doing
will
cocaine
alert
to
the
stay
other
awake.
narcotics if there's been narcotics in the car and there aren't anymore. If that's the case, like for example, if you had cocaine in there this morning, the odor of that cocaine will linger in the car for far longer than a couple hours. So I do find it likely that a canine.
Kind of hit in my car, but like I just told you.
Yeah, just based on the fact that it was in there this morning. So, based on such, if that's the case and the dog would alert on that vehicle, we'd be asking for consent to search that vehicle as well. I presume it's probably locked right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, he's really rifling through all her things.
You want your lunch at all?
Oh my god.
Melissa, I'm just gonna take the cocaine and leave all the other stuff here. The hospital will hold on to it for you.
What are they gonna do to me? What is gonna happen?
So,
I'm sad, Dad.
Melissa.
I don't want to go to jail.
Melissa,
I don't want
Melissa,
to.
you're here for help. The hospital's gonna help you. So, based on the,
This is a horrible trip.
you're okay.
I can't.
This is a horrible
okay.
trip. Oh.
So
Oh,
you're not
this
going to
is
jail
so
right now. You're going to stay here, and I'm going to walk out this door in a couple minutes.
No.
So you're here. You're here to get help.
Yeah.
First. You taking care of yourself is the priority.
Don't have the panic
Based
attack
on
right now. That would be
your
very
statements to the
unideal.
hospital staff, I have a feeling the hospital is going to ask you, or you might not even have a choice, frankly, based on your to them. They're probably going to want you to get checked out by Washington County Mental Health. Melissa, that's for the best.
Yeah, that's probably for the
If
best.
you're going through some stuff, you want you want to get help.
Like, you're just gonna go get some help. You're gonna have to do a little bit of time, unfortunately. You did bring cocaine in middle school. But you're mostly just gonna go get some help, and I think we could use that, right? Right?
I can't barely look at you. I feel like such a piece of
You're not. You're not. You're just at a low point.
What do you say?
I thought somebody was already in here. So they getting,
She came in for just a minute, and I'll be out of here in like 2 seconds. She just told me to grab her. I just need to drop paper on her.
Oh, no worries. Okay. Do you want help sitting up more?
I'm sorry.
You guys have any rubber gloves?
I have faith in Melissa. I have faith in Melissa. I believe in her. I'm on her side.
That's okay.
I'm on her team. Not her side in the initial crime, but I think she can improve and get better. She seems nice,
Melissa,
just
will you
very
spell your first
sad and
name,
misguided.
Yeah, first, middle, last name for me.
Try to do some deep breaths, like in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Oh, finally. Finally, someone with fucking bedside manner. Holy shit.
S-A.
Actually, you can just do your middle. I got your first and last name right here.
A-N-N.
Okay. What's actually it's over here as well. What's a good phone number for you, Melissa?
After going through her belongings and talking through the events at school, the officer moves to wrap things up, explaining the charges and issuing a court citation.
You know,
Melissa,
at least she's
I'm just
not
gonna-
going to jail.
issue this to you,
She's
and then I'm
just
gonna
got
get out of here, okay? Is there
a
anybody else in
citation,
contact for you?
which is
Okay,
kind of
okay,
insane,
so you have, like, family or
honestly.
something you wanted to-
I mean, given she's
No,
probably
it's
gonna
totally fine. I
have
just
to
wanted to make
again
sure that
serve some
You
time.
didn't want somebody
But
to know you were up here, 'cause I can do that for you if you need.
it looks like
So,
they are
what-
actually prioritizing her recovery, which is
Whatever.
pretty fucking based. Actually, I can't hate.
Okay. And as far as your car goes, the school's probably not going to want to stay there or to stay there for an extended period of time. Is there somebody I should
W
contact at
Rehab
some
and
point? Like,
Recovery.
for example, if you stay up here, is there somebody I should contact? to
As
pick it
a
up?
person who used to work heavily in this
You're not gonna
industry,
be in
I
a position
can't
to
say I
drive for a couple
disapprove at
hours
all.
anyways.
I'm not all messed up. Like this is anxiety and panic that's coming out. My legs are expanding panic.
I mean, even so, you shouldn't drive in an overly emotional state either. But you're going to be up here for a little.
I don't know how to. I don't know
Are you okay
what.
if I
I don't
grab
know.
her an outfit to change into?
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're
As I said, I'm leaving right now. So,
I'll be
Melissa,
right back.
Melissa, what this is the citation to court right here. It's going to be for next Thursday at 8:30 in the morning, 255 North Main Street in Derry. You're going to be charged with reckless endangerment and cocaine possession.
Okay,
So,
okay, that's fair.
At the
That's
time
fair.
that you're going to show up,
That's honestly,
reckless endangerment and for bringing drugs into the schools.
that's honestly not as bad
It's
as it
reckless
could
because if
be.
a kid gets possession
That's
of those
nowhere
drugs,
near as bad as it could
could have
be.
serious health
Possession,
complications.
because you
And
had
the
it
drugs
on
were
you,
left unattended
and
in the
reckless
class.
endangerment because you
So,
were high
that was the reckless
in
nature of
a
it.
school when you
So
were
if don't show
responsible
up
for
at that
children.
time and date, there will be
I
a
think
warrant
that's
for your
fair.
arrest. You do understand that? Okay, will you sign acknowledging that you understand that? Okay.
Oh my god.
We have
wait.
minimum sentence
He does it.
citation.
A week later, Melissa Martin was back in public.
Not always,
This time
though.
inside a Washington County courtroom. The 42-year-old
Yeah.
former substitute teacher stood before a judge and pleaded
Not
not
always.
guilty
That's
to
why I was
two
worried,
criminal
'cause the
charges,
court is
possession
not
of
always
cocaine
gentle with
and
addicts,
reckless
but it's nice to see
endangerment.
when
That
they
second
are.
count tied to the drugs found in an unlocked
I
eighth
do
grade
wish that this
classroom.
was the
Martin
treatment for
released on
all people
conditions,
who got
including that
caught up
she
on
stay
these
off
sorts of
school property.
charges.
That will do it for On the
But
Case,
we
presented
live in
by
a
Law
not
and Crime.
such a perfect
Subscribe to us
world
on
as the
YouTube
one
and
that I
Spotify.
imagine.
I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.
Call me John Lennon the way I imagine all the people living as one. What? only just now realized that video was like 40 minutes long. Holy. So I've made it to 2 hours. I'm very proud of myself. My body is cramping up so bad. It started cramping up pretty hard like halfway through that video, honestly. But I wanted to soldier on. But my shit's locked up, won't let me out. Locked up, won't let me out. Your birthday, almost Poke birthday? Holy. You know what? I didn't get to do like the full birthday stream that I wanted for myself on my birthday because of unforeseen circumstances. Poke, do you want to celebrate our birthdays together? I mean, we can do it as a group, as a team. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I claim Poke's birthday for my own. And we shall celebrate together. Poke's birthday is way cooler than mine anyway. He wants to be born on fucking Christmas. That's lame as shit. Poke's birthday, the 28th, is way fucking cooler. True. Two sexy bitches on their birthday being baddies and shit. Anyway, I'm so fucking tense. I'm so tense. I actually need to go. I'm having so much fun being Yapatron 3 million, but I don't know how much longer I can persist. I've pushed it really far today, actually. I took every precaution I could to be comfortable during this stream, and I think it worked. I think we can try this method again. Probably not tomorrow, but definitely on the 28th, haha. for the Poke birthday. It's a day where we do whatever the Poke says. And looking for someone to raid. Humph and Harumph. Who are we raiding today, folks? Any ideas? Any ideas, suggestions, tips, or tricks? I can give you a tip, you can do a trick on it. I didn't mean to say that, that was rude. That's not me, that's not my character. Who's streaming right now? You know, there's some options. Okay, there's some cats cooking in the kitchen. You know what? I feel like it's an Otter Pups day. We're gonna do an Otter Pups day. It was fun seeing you and hanging out, having a good time. But it's about that time where the weekend bunny must call it for her own health. Like I said, we'll be back on the 28th for fun and activities in honor of the wonderful Poke, and also a little bit myself, haha. And again, it probably won't be anything too extravagant. But we'll meet up. We'll yap for a little bit. It'll be fun. Anyway, you guys have a good night and very sweet dreams. Night night.